Yes, Vicci Martinez and her band here this morning in the Bing Lounge, KINK.FM.
Vicci, there's a great story going around that you told the producers of American Idol when you were 16 that you would not do their show. Is that true?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so there's also a couple of rumors about why. One says that you didn't want to change your clothes and your makeup, and the other says that you wanted to be openly gay, like they're allowing you to be on The Voice, which is true.
Well, the openly gay part is not true because I hadn't even come out to my parents yet, so I wasn't gonna do that. The changing my appearance and all that is true. The other thing is, I am a songwriter, and there were things in their agreement that were gonna mess up kind of the flow and direction I was going. So, and The Voice has been the exact opposite.
Wow, at 16, that was very perceptive. Holy
no kidding.
cow, I'm impressed.
Luckily, I'm happy that I didn't make that choice.
You know, it's probably one of the most refreshing things that I've seen in modern television is that they're allowing people who are openly gay to bring their relationships, to have your partners on. And I understand that we've got some congratulations for you as well. You're engaged, is that right?
Yeah, how do you know?
Awesome.
Congratulations. So 4 of the 10 contestants are gay. And do you think that that's probably indicative of every show that we watch, that the numbers would be that high, except in other shows we just don't get to know the real story about people?
I don't know. I've heard that one of the things when I got to the show was when I was talking to the producers, one of the things I begged of them was like, don't change our stories. Don't be that show. Be the show that's different, Mm-hmm. And every interview I've seen from anyone else, because we lived together for like a month and a half, and everybody is exactly, what you see on TV is exactly who you'll meet in person. And I was actually, surprised, but very excited that they did that.
So you actually live with the other contestants?
Not together. We lived in a hotel.
Oh, okay.
We all had, but
Okay.
basically we were stuck there. So.
Well, we would love to hear more about the inner workings of The Voice, as well as some of your history before we maybe got to know you on The Voice. Could we hear a little more music first, though?
Yes, absolutely.
Excellent. One more
This
time,
song's-
Vicci Martinez. There's Vicci Martinez and her band. Again, thank you guys for driving down from Seattle to play for us here this morning in the Bing Lounge. It's really nice to meet you in person. I've been watching you intently on The Voice, and just, I'm so proud you're representing the Northwest.
That's right.
It's awesome. Yeah. And quite well, as a matter of fact. What was it like? I can only imagine those first episodes of The Voice where you're playing to the back of a chair, and there was that period where you didn't know of any of them, because the idea is the chairs will spin around if the celebrities want to, teach you, mentor you. Yeah. And you don't know if that's going to happen. And so how do you concentrate on what you're performing?
I don't know. I don't really remember what happened. Those first, I think it was like 90 seconds. I think I was kind of like piercing them. My eyes were piercing their chair, like, come on, turn around.
What made you go with CeeLo?
They had asked us all before who we would want to go with, and CeeLo was my first pick. I feel, stylistically, he's got a lot of soul and a lot of that background, and he produces, he writes, he does everything, and I feel like that's kind of the direction that I've been wanting to go, since I started.
When he said, "Vicci, I feel you," he mentioned your great dance that you do. It's just so powerful and raw, sort of like an Indian dance. I hope they're not going to try to tone that down.
Oh, no, not at all.
Like they could.
No, I mean, right now it's a little toned down. There's a little less space, but...
So you obviously started your career, especially songwriting, very, very early. You're so small in stature. I wonder at which point you realized for such a tiny thing you had such a powerful voice.
I didn't know. I didn't know until I, had people, during sound checks, I would just start like check 1 2, check 1 2, And then when the show would start, it was just like, "Wah!" And I just noticed everything turning down. So that's maybe how I figured that out.
Rolling in the Deep, how did you come to do that as your first song?
That was a song that I had just listened to it on the radio and was really surprised at what an amazing. Not that Adele's amazing, but it was just something that was different. And when I saw that, they gave us a long list of songs, and that was my top pick. And I was very lucky to sing that because that was a lot of people's top pick.
So the next stage of the show, you go on and the audience votes on you. Do you think that it's going to change the dynamics, given that it's really been about professionals judging other professionals, and now it moves to America judging you?
Yeah, I think that for me, it takes a little bit of the heat off. It's kind of bizarre when you're just trying to impress that one person, and it's different for me because I love playing live, and I just want to have the experience with the whole audience rather than please pick me to this one person. So I'm glad that part's over.
As the weeks have gone on here in the prelims, who do you see as maybe your stiffest competition?
As far as on my team, there's Nakia, who's there, and I just, I think he's great, and he's, I know his background too, and he's a great performer, and just knows how to get the crowd going. So, and him and I are kind of in the same genre as far as just in belting it out and soul, and so I think that might be.
And will the audience ever get a chance to hear any of your original stuff?
I don't know. I hope so. You guys get to, so this is great. I'm hoping that they allow us to do that.
Well, thank you again for coming and playing for us before, off you go to Los Angeles. I'm very curious, what will your band be doing while you're off in Los Angeles?
Gigging.
Gigging.
They're great players, so a lot of people try to snatch them up.
So you have an open arrangement then, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, open relationship for sure.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Well, thanks again. Let's maybe enjoy a little more music. Good luck to you. We'll be watching.
Thank you so much, you guys.
We're
And
very
thank
proud
you
of
guys
you.
for coming out.
Send her down the road, Vicci Martinez.